To us and low, you never turn your eyes from me. The devil giants don't guide your prey, but every breath you felt on you was bending by my control. You can't survive without the game. You must return to speak my name. The cracks that split your sacred wall will bury you beneath the fall. Must we release? I am the master of your fears. I drink your blood throughout the years. And in your gaze I see the doubt. A sickness that I can't remove. You can't survive without the game. You must return to speak my name. The cracks that split your sacred wall will bury you beneath the fall. You like the stain. You watch as my monument die. The towers fall, the banners burn, and still you dare, you must return. My churches crumble into dust. My kingdom's rotting into rust. You melt the coins, you break the chains. You kept my name into the flames. Pyres, burning my name. Death in the fire, touching my flame. The smoke is thick, it blinds my eyes. I'm drowning in my sacred nights. I want your pain, I want your crown. I built your country if you don't. You think you're down, can set you free. Your plans are nothing without me. Still I stand. My channel stretch across the land. That deep inside you comprehend. I will consume you in the end. Ashes of blood, the throne and dream. The fire fades from our dream. I was your shadow, nothing more. A ghost behind the broken door. But now your eyes are open. Raging wolves that never cease. You call it hope, you call it new. Wanna know what those streets can do? night was mine, a crown of flame, but now the morning speaks my name. 1,000 eyes that will not close, unravel all the lies I wove. The new dawn breaks, the shadows fade, your stomping lies at the valley. We're going to fire, warm and drown, spread the mass from ancient ground. The truth starts to appear. Where was you right? I'm calculated. I am about to suffocate. You're never draw the edge of night. You test your questions, think the lights, and every step makes it more clear. What leaving spells around your what voice does already can you hear? What new things breaks I'm almost gone. A shadow fading with the dawn. The crown from every head. You take the voice where lies are spread. You spit on gold, you to cut me out today. Tear me down, break my throne, drag my kingdom to the ground. In the fire, I will fade, streaming through the ending pain. Now I am next to nothing. A fractured fucking blood. Dreams, the earth itself shakes with my fall. Then my omega engine flame. Together strong we are the same. The shadow gone, the day is new. These words reborn is made by you.
Welcome back to MWZK Radio. Today we're joined by the band Vyrnax. Their new album, The Death of Vyrnax, has already sparked some heavy conversations. Thanks for being here, guys.
Sure, thanks for having us.
So, the new album, it's heavy, conceptual, and it feels like a continuation of your previous work. For listeners who don't know, who or what is Vyrnax?
Vyrnax is a metaphor, a symbol of humanity's destructive forces, harmful systems of control, the false idols we worship without realizing it. It's a symbol of greed, fear, and blind faith, all rolled into one.
And on this new record, there's this really striking arc where Vyrnax is raging and confused, then broken. In the track Children of Tomorrow, he sounds almost resigned.
Yeah. We wanted to humanize the collapse of something inhumane, to show that even the biggest monsters, whether it's ideology, war, or just plain fear, can crumble when people stop feeding them.
One of my favorite moments is the outro of the title track, when Vyrnax dies. It's chilling.
Yeah, we wanted the voice to literally die on tape, to stop being this booming entity and just for a moment, show its humanness before fading away forever.
Some listeners are calling this a political album, others a spiritual one. How do you see it?
I think of it as a soundscape of shifting human values. Vyrnax represents everything that keeps us locked in cycles of destruction and division, greed, fear, tribalism, ignorance, and so on. His death is humanity finally letting go of those things. Not overnight, not easily, but through growth and design. It's about moving from tearing each other down to actually building something together. From division to unity. That's the arc of the record.
So there's a lot of fire and flame imagery in the lyrics. But they're not all destructive, are they?
No, fire can also symbolize light, scientific discovery, illumination. It can burn away the old values of stubborn ignorance, fear, and pride. And what's left is clarity, a way forward.
Let me ask a burning question then. Does the death of Vyrnax mean the end of the band?
Yes. We're not in this for the fallacy of fame or fortune. It's the art we care about. And this story is complete.
Right. However, even though Vyrnax is dead, we are not. We still make music. It'll just take another form.
That's bold. A lot of artists wouldn't walk away after an album that's already catching attention.
We don't want to beat a dead horse.
Exactly. Vyrnax had a birth, a life, and a death. Now it's time for us to move on to whatever's next.
Well, whatever that is, we'll be listening. Thanks again for stopping by, and congrats on the new record.
Thanks.
Well, that's all for now. You've been listening to MWZK Radio. Be sure to tune in next time, and as always, keep questioning.